Hey guys, we're gonna prep up for game three. Great job in game two. Game two was a much better game. We still didn't execute the game plan the best way, but we're gonna improve on that in this game. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys number system. So when I draw numbers on these plays, you're gonna know what number you are for reference. All right, so number ones. If I tell you to get in the game at the number one position. That's going to be Orlando or Camden. Number one is Orlando or Camden. Number twos are Anthony or Gabby. Number three is Jameer or Azarian or last name Royster. Missed a couple games, but now he's back. Number threes, that's the number threes. Number fours is Juan or Vinny. Number fives is P or Kimani. 1, Orlando Cam. 2, Anthony or Gabby. 3, Jameer or Royster. 4, Juan or Vinny. And 5, P or Kimani. Okay? So I'm going to draw where I want you guys in this 2-3 trap. Okay? Let's see. 2, 3. At the top of the key, we're going to have Mr. 5. Excuse me. We're going to have Mr. 4. Now, pay attention. So whoever's at the 2, Anthony or Gabby, behind you should be Kimani or P. In the middle, Juan and Vinny are always at the top of the 3-point line in the 2-3. Okay, the 1 is Orlando or Cam. You are all Orlando or Cam. You're always going to be behind Jameer or Royster. Okay, right here. So the ball comes right here. 1 is coming to trap. 3 is coming to trap. That means that 1 is now trapping. 4 is going to fill the open spot that's made. 5 is going to take over the middle. But 5, your job is to make sure nobody gets anything over your head. If somebody goes by you and they're trying, or that big guy comes and tries to get the basketball, make sure you tag them. Make sure you're there to take away this pass. Okay. And number 2. Anthony or Gabby, or it might be Jameer and Royce right here, whichever side doesn't get the action. Make sure we get in the middle to take away any kind of passes. Okay? Now, on a ball reversal, if the ball gets reversed to the other side, so we've got to have a trap in this area here. Okay? We've got to have a trap in this area here. So the 2 closest players to that is 5 would come trap and 2 would come trap. They're the closest players. And then the 3 guard over here, if the ball gets skipped back over, you would just find the middle, take away the middle. Now we have 1 and 4 are left. 4, you would just come all the way across. And then 1, you would find yourself in the middle. That's on a ball reversal. Okay? So on a ball reversal, when the ball is here and it gets kicked here, the 2 closest players need to trap here. The guard that was doing some pressuring, you're going to get middle. And the player that was, we should have somebody here. Now we're flowing here, taking middle, and helping out. Okay? Go over it again. 2 and 3. 1, you're behind 3. 4, you are exactly in the middle. 5, you are behind 3. Now let's say the ball comes to this side. Okay? 5 is trapping. 2 is trapping. This is the trap. We're coming halfway to help. Now that we're trapping here, 4 is going to come over and just take that empty spot that 5 gave you. Feel where 5 was. Juan and Vinny, feel where P and Kimani was. And Orlando and Cam, once Juan and Vinny go over there, you just fill in the middle, take away anything over the top. And remember, on a ball reversal, like I said, in this scenario, 1 and 3 would be the 2 closest players to the ball, so they would go trap. Okay. The 2 would then fold middle. 4 would go from sideline to sideline and fill the open gap, and 5 you would replace the middle. Okay. Let's go over 2-3 base. Okay. Excuse me, 2-3 base right here. So 2-3 base, we're gonna have the 2, the 3, 1, 4, and 5. 2 and 3 up top, 1 right here, 5 right here, 4 right here. Ball comes in the middle, we're pinching it. Okay? Ball comes to this side. We're going to show ball pressure here. We're going to slide out. We're going to slide out to block. We're coming right here to protect the rim. Okay? And then ball goes corner. We're already there. And then we fold down in here. Ball gets skipped. If it's a skip pass, okay? Now 4 takes the corner. 5 takes the block. 1 takes the rim. 3 is showing ball pressure. And now 2 is halfway. Okay? Let's go over this again. So, 2. Remember, we're lower. So we're going to go 4 right here, 5 right here, 1 right here. The ball goes here. We're giving ball pressure here. We're filling middle here. We're sliding a little bit out to the corner. We're sliding to the block. We're sliding to the rim. These 3 guys are rebounding. If the shot goes up, you guys are in the outlet position. In the first quarter, this is going to be Anthony and Gabby. Anthony and Gabby, you're going to be here. Cam, P, and Juan or Vinny, you guys are there for rebounds. Okay? Now let's go over man-to-man. Okay? Something with man-to-man, every time you play man-to-man, when I say face guard, what I mean when I say face guard is you are looking your player who you're guarding in the face. You do not care where the ball is. You're going to follow him. You're his shadow. You follow him wherever he goes. Okay? If I say deny is you have your hand on the player, you're holding it back, and you're making sure he doesn't get the ball. So you're watching where the ball is, but you're denying your guy. You're denying him the basketball. You got to know where the basketball is to deny the basketball. So you got to play man and ball, man and ball, man and ball. I'm going to say face guard, ball pressure, and deny. Ball pressure is get in his personal space. Get in he or she's personal space. Make them uncomfortable. When they catch the ball, get in their personal space. If you have to knee them, or put some body into them, that's okay. I want you guys to stop reaching so much. Orlando, when you reach, a lot of times they beat you when you don't get it. When you reach, they beat you. Okay? So I want skin-to-skin contact on ball pressure. I want you up in them. Okay? Now, when we're going ball pressure, stop playing kids straight up. Stop getting right there in the middle of them. Go meet them, but turn your body in such a way that you're not letting them use their dominant hand. So when you're guarding someone, you're facing them. So your left is their right. So if I'm playing defense on somebody, and they are right-handed, okay? Right-handed. Which means if me and you are facing each other, my left hand is your right hand. So, when I'm playing defense, I'm not being like this. I'm giving you options. A player's going to take their dominant hand every time. Okay? So, if we're standing across from each other, my left hand is your right hand, which means you're wanting to go this way, right? So, I'm going to take that part away from you. My left hand is your right hand. So I'm going to step and take away your right hand, and now you have left hand, now you feel more uncomfortable. So when we go out and get ball pressure, here's what I want you to do. When you go out and get ball pressure, I want you to throw your left hand out and turn. Throw your left hand out and turn. So that way you force them left. Remember, when you're standing, me and you are standing side by side, our right hand is going one way, our left hand is going one way. But when we stand across from each other, everything is reversed. So, this is my left side of my body. You have the ball on your right hand side of your body. You're trying to go this way. So put your left hand up and just swing your butt out that way. And now, they're going to try to dribble. They're going to try to dribble with the less dominant hand. So remember that. When you're giving ball pressure, reach out that left hand, turn your butt. Then you'll see they'll still try to get by you, but don't give them their hand. Don't give them, because when you guys are dribbling, those are your right hand. I know y'all can't stand it when someone takes away your dominant hand. Okay? So 3 things when we're running man. It's going to be face guarding, ball pressure with taking away the right hand, and denying the basketball. Okay? So, when we're playing man-to-man, if the ball's on one side of the court and we're on the other, we need to be in the middle of the lane for help defense. The team that we just played, they didn't take one jump shot. Not one. Everything was in the lane. We have to do a better job of man-to-man. So, I draw some areas for you. These are called man-to-man areas. Man-to-man areas. You cannot break these rules. Okay? So, everything at the top of the key area. Okay? Everything top of the key area is ball pressure. Okay? So, when your guy gets the basketball, that is ball pressure. And we're going to force them to use their left hand. When your guy catches the ball, everything in this area is ball pressure. Forcing them to the left. Don't let them use their right. Okay? Everything in the corners. Everything in the corners is deny. We're going to deny the ball. See, man and ball. Man and ball. If the ball is here, we're going to deny this. Remember, if the ball's that far from you, you need to just step in the middle of the lane and play help defense. If the ball is here, we're playing good deny defense here. But this side, I want you in the middle playing help defense. Everything out here is ball pressure. Everything out here is ball pressure. Okay? Also, we're going to make a face guard rule. So this is the ball pressure face guard area of the court. Okay? So if their number 1 has the basketball, say there's 3 of their guards in this area. Okay? We're going to get it right. We're going to put ball pressure like I told you we would. But we're going to face guard these guys. We're going to face guard these guys. So if your guy doesn't have the basketball, you are going to face guard. What that does is that makes sure 2 doesn't get the ball, 3 doesn't get the ball, and now it's forcing that guard to beat us one-on-one. Now there should be 2 other people, right? If we have that big kid right here in the middle, I want us to face guard him. Camden and Orlando, P and Kimani. That big kid, I want you to face guard him. Take him out of the play. I want you to face guard him so well that he doesn't get in the lane. Okay? And if we're in the corners here, here's the rule. If the ball is on your side of the corner, deny your guy in the ball and help if it gets past you. But if you're on the other side of the court and the ball is over here, please be in the middle of the lane to play help defense. So, up top, if your guy has the ball pressure. Make them use their left hand. If your guy doesn't have the basketball, face guard. Look him in the eyes. Your job to make sure they don't touch the basketball. So when we do that, we're taking this out. We're letting it be 1. Basically, it's 2-on-3 at this point. Okay? Because we have a guy here, a guy here, a guy here, and they have 1 person with the ball and 1 person without the ball. Got it? So we're ball pressure, face guarding up top. If your guys are in the corners, if you're on ball side, you're denying. If the ball is completely away from you or in the middle of the lane playing help defense. Okay? And whoever has that big guy, let's face guard him and make sure he doesn't touch the basketball, and we have to box out. We have to box out. I need at least 3 jerseys in that lane for us boxing out. Okay? All right. So let's move on to press break again. Okay? Let's go to these areas. Okay? When we run press break, I want my 1 here. I want my 2 here. I want my 3 throwing the ball in. I want my 5 in the middle. And I want my 4 at half court. This is our new press break. It's the same press break, guys. I'm having a hard time with that screens. So 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. Hope you remember your numbers. 5 and 4. Once we get the ball into here, 3, you're going to trail to make sure if Cam gets in trouble, he can go back to you so we can go across court. Okay? Now guards, if the ball gets into the middle to Kimani or P, you fill the lanes. 1 and 2s, you fill the lanes so he can catch, turn, and see you. Boom. Okay? Now, like I said, if they start picking us up man to man, full court press, okay? We've got to line up in that 4. So we're going to line up 1, 4, 3, 2, and 5. 3s are going to screen for the 2s. 2s collect the ball. 4 screen for the 1s, collect the ball. Ball side 3s. Once you set the screen, half court. Away from the ball right here, we're going to get to the middle of the court. Once we pass the ball in, remember 5s, you are trailing. You are the help. In case they get in trouble, we can go back to you. Okay? Ain't nothing changed. And remember, I just showed you. 3 right here. 4 right here. Guards here. Bigs there. This is if they pick up in man. We have to go 4 across. So we have to go 1, 4, 3, 2, 5, throwing the ball in. A screen, get the ball. So if you're away from the ball, go to the middle. If you're the same ball side, go to the sideline outlet point. Got it? If they're in a zone, if they pick up in a zone press, which means they're just sitting. They're waiting to see where the ball goes. Okay? They're sitting to see where the ball goes. 1 here, 2 here. 3 here. 4 here. 5 throw. 4, you can be right here. So everybody understand. The goal is to get the ball into a guard, then into the middle, and then to a guard out here. The goal is get the ball into a guard. Then the goal is get the ball in the middle, somewhere in the middle. Then the goal is get the ball to a guard right here. So guards, once you pass the ball to the middle, you must run and get to the next guard spots. Do we understand? Get the ball into a guard, get the ball into the middle, dribble or pass, I don't care how. Once we get it to the middle, stay away from the sidelines. Guards that do not have the basketball, I want you to fill these wing spots so we can go from middle to wings. Okay. Boom. Alright. So let's go over our offensive set real quick. Okay? So we're going 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. 5's rule is pretty simple. If no one's guarding you, I want you to try to get the ball, turn around, see who's open. But if there's any ball pressure on our point guard, as soon as they come across half court, if you see they have pressure, let's do not wait. Please do not wait till they're in trouble to go screen. When you see their guy starting to already creep up, already be there. Guard's going to work here. Okay? Try to create something. I want you to, once you set the screen, to go away from the ball, then come back towards it. So you're doing a big C cut. It's called a C cut. Okay, so when the 5 sets the screen, once the 5 sets the screen, the guard goes one way, we're going to do a C cut. Got it? Set the screen, guard takes a side, you start away from where the action was and come back. Got it? Alright. Now, let's go over this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Now, if there's no ball pressure and we can't get the ball here, remember his rule is if there's ball pressure, we're screening and then we're doing a C cut. Okay? We're screening, then doing a C cut. And one's penetrating to see what he can get out of that. Okay? Remember, this guy's job right here, the 4, you're always on ball side. Always on ball side. So if the ball's on this side of the court, you're here. So if the ball is on this side of the court, you're here. Okay? We got that? Good. We're going to draw 4 right here. We're going to draw 4s right here. The opposite side of the court. Whenever the ball is, you need to be on the same side the ball is. Okay? Now, 5, real simple. If you see guard pressure, see it sooner, screen it sooner, make that big C cut, catch it in the basket if you can. Okay? Lay it up, easy basket. Okay, now 2s and 3s and 1s. If you pass the ball to the high post, this is the free throw line, this area. If you give the ball to Kimani or Pete, if Gabby or Anthony give it to a center, I want you cutting right here for the basketball. Got it? Whoever passes this person the ball, if we pass it there, you're going to cut. If the 1 passes it from middle to middle, you pick a side and cut down. Okay? Now, let's talk about a free pass. I'm going to draw 2 4s. I'm going to draw 2 4s on this because the 4 is going to be on whatever side the ball's on. Okay? Now, say they got somebody guarding 5 right here, but they're not really pressing us too hard. Okay? So the 1, Cam or Orlando, is going to pass to Jameer or Royster. Once we pass to that side, we are going to screen for that player. That player is now going to dribble where the 1 was. Where the 1 was. Okay? So, when this happens, the 3 will be here, the 1 will be here, and the 2 will be here. So we're going to pass, screen, we're going to dribble where the point guard was, and the point guard is going to do him a little cut right through here. Now, here's how I want it to play out. Okay? Here's how I want it to play out. If we do this in the game Saturday, we'll have a pizza party. This is a upper level play. If we do it right. Okay? So, no pressure. We're going to pass the ball here. 1's going to screen here. 3's going to dribble where 1 was. Okay? 3 is going to pass to the basketball. As soon as 1 gets there, as soon as 1 sets the screen, the ball starts to move, the 5 is going to come over and set Orlando or Camden that screen. Now, if they're in a zone, screen a zone guy in that area. But if they're in man, screen that guy. 1, cut through. 2, finding for a pass. Let's go over it again. So we understand it. So there's a pass. Whoever passed the ball is screening. Whoever catches the pass and gets the screen, dribble to the middle and find the open guard. Once the screen and the dribble back to the top happens, 5, screen for Orlando or Cam, who just made the screen. They're rolling through. The pass should be from top of the key to 2 down there. Okay, if we get in trouble, remember, we have our shooters. Does everybody understand? So up top, 1 starts the play, passes it to 3, screens for 3, 3 dribbles to the top of the key, 5 is now going to screen for 1, 1 is going to make a cut, but while this second screen is going down, 3 is passing the ball to 2, 2 is going to find that cutter. Okay? Alright, so let's move on to our new box play. Our box play does not work, so we're going to have it, we're actually going to do one. Okay? It's really easy. Okay? So, I'm going to want my 3 to throw the ball in. We're going to have a 5 on the block. We're going to put the 4 on the elbow. We're going to put 1 on the block and 2 on the elbow. Here's the rule. Ball side screens across on the first level, which is the 5 and the 1. And then the second level, we flip it away from the ball screens. Let me show you. So, ball side. 3's throwing it in. 5's going to screen across. 5's going to screen across. Okay? 1's then going to fall somewhere right here. Once 5 has set that screen, post up your guy and look for the basketball. Remember, ball side screens, use the screen, get to an open area. 5, once you set your screen, turn around, look for the basket, because it's a under our own basket play. Now remember, this is ball side, so we're going to flip it. On the second one, it's second level away from the ball screens. So we're going to screen for 4. 4 is going to find an open spot somewhere in here to get to. Once 2 sets that screen, find you an open spot to get to. Let's go over it again. Alright, so let's flip it. 3's right here. 1's right here. 5's right here. 2's right here. 4's right here. Ball side screens on the first set. Second set is reversed away from the ball screens. So ball side screen. 5's going to find the open spot somewhere in here. 1, after they have set the screen, is going to turn around and look for the ball. Right here, away from the ball, sets the screen. So 2 is going to screen for 4. 4 is going to find the open spot somewhere right here. Once 2 sets that screen, it's going to fill somewhere in here and find an open spot. That's our inbounds play. It's our box play. We're just going to call it box. Okay. Sidelines out of bounds. We ran into this a lot. When we're fouled, ball gets something happens, whatever, right? So we're going to ask our 3 to throw the ball in. Okay? 3 to throw the ball in. We're going to line up in a box, but it's going to be right here. So we're going to line up 2 and 5. 1 and 4. It's a box, okay? We are trying to score right here, okay? The ball is right here, we're trying to score right here. So what we're going to do, it's another one of them flip-flops. First set of players, ball side screens. So we're going to screen down. 5 is going to try to catch the ball somewhere in this area. Once the ball is inbounds, I want the 3 to run to this corner. Okay? Remember, we're flipping. This is ball side now, away from the ball screen. Screen here. I want you to go over the top and look for something right here. So look at your options here. We screen down. 5 comes back here to catch the ball. Okay? 5 comes back here to catch the ball. 2 is set that screen. 3, once they throw the ball in, is jetting to the corner. 4 is setting the screen for 1, and we're looking over the top. So the number 1 look is this right here. We're going to have an easy release to right here, and then we'll have something right here. Okay? Let's go over it again. The steps. I want 3 throwing the ball in. I want the first 2 guys being 5 and 2. I don't care who gets where on 5 and 2. Okay? But the second set, I want my 1 at half court and my 4 line up in that box formation. Remember, first set, ball side sets the screen. Second set, away from the ball sets the screen. So away from the ball, second set. First set, on ball sets the screen. Now 2 is going to collect the ball. Once 5 sets the screen, is going to find somewhere in here. Once the ball is inbounds, 3 is going to come here. Once 4 is set that screen, 1 is looking for an overhead. If we can throw the ball to Cam in this area, we're going to have a lot of good shots. Okay, that's it. All right, guys, that's the video. Make sure we do these things. Make sure we rebound. Make sure we play physical. Remember, man-to-man, those 3 things. Ball pressure, deny the ball, and face guard. Up top with all the guards, you need to be face guarding or great ball pressure. If you are in the corners, if the ball is on your side, deny the ball. If the ball is away from you, get your butt to the rim so you can help. Alright guys, post this video here shortly, review it, and I'll see you guys at 8:45 in the morning. All right, bye.